Tony Hinchcliffe!
Guys, this is a brand new Tony Hinchcliffe, everyone. A lot of you might have expected a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Nope, it's a brand new me. I just went through a complete DNA cleanse, recirculation, and it's a whole new me. I'm eating meat again. I'm sucking dicks.
Yeah.
It's like a whole...
Dude, I was so worried about you. When you went through that vegan thing and started doing the dick sucking
Crazy.
and the not eating meat thing, that was so weird to be your friend. All our friends were
I know. Now I'm healthy again. I'm feeling much better now that I have cheese and meat running through my veins. I just feel totally refreshed. I'm really excited. One could say I've had my batteries recharged. You know what I mean? It's a prop, guys. Wasn't even meant to be there. And I went with it. I improvised that right then, guys. That is fucking comedy. Am I right, Balcony? Balcony's alive, first floor, obviously our ticket broker had the week off, I do believe.
Well, we actually skipped a week. Last week we didn't have a show, so that whole tour that we were on, that was a big, crazy mess of scheduling.
It's hard to do a Kill Tony after a 3 different city tour. We did Portland, Seattle, and then Vancouver on 420, which was last Sunday, which is really crazy in Vancouver, guys. Wow. They celebrate 420 there by all smoking pot in front of their city hall. And there's cops everywhere, and there's kids and adults, and everybody's getting high, and you could basically literally blow it in a cop's face. They're just selling it to anybody.
Like holding up pounds of weed in
no
front of
medical
cops.
card necessary. Vancouver just fucking balls when it comes to pot. They just really, and they just love it. And it was amazing. I was there when they counted it down at 420 on 420, and the energy was fucking beautiful. So if you ever get to make it to Vancouver, a good time to pick, April 20th. It's a very fun time there. I highly recommend it.
I was smoking with a kid there, and I thought he was just a skater kid, like maybe like 18 or 19, and he was in 8th grade.
Yeah,
and I was just
it's really creepy when a kid passes you a joint and then puts a pacifier in his mouth.
Right. Yeah.
That's when you know you're smoking with somebody really young.
Legit. Talk about
really
Pokemon.
Was a lot of young kids smoking in public, and it was like it made me think of when we were kids how far into the woods you had to go to smoke pot and hide, and these kids are literally in front of City Hall.
Cops just going, "Hey, kids!"
Yeah, and then we had a fun week. We got back in town. Unfortunately, we didn't do a Kill Tony last week, so this is episode 48, and things are good. We had an exciting weekend opening up for the great Dave Attell in Brea.
Fucking awesome.
Getting to watch him work was amazing. You guys like Dave Attell? Anybody? Yeah. Wow, the guy's a fucking machine. And it was just so definitely, my new favorite comic to watch live is him. Getting to watch how he makes jokes is incredible. Tried to get him on tonight, guys, but he was booked. And you 7 people would have had so much more fun had he been here. No, I'm kidding. But instead, of course, I always have funny people on. So, but you know what we do is we always have a head of security to keep us safe, right?
Yeah, sure do.
And this week will be no different. This is the return of a Patriot who we've had on once before. He is back, one of the favorites of the fans. Put your hands together for Iron PDC, the Iron Patriot, everybody. Here he is. Oh, it's tough to get around. One of our... Heck yeah. What's up, Iron Patriot?
Oh, feeling good. Thanks for having me back.
Heck yeah.
You guys are so forgiving.
Yeah. Already killing. One of our shortest Patriots that we've had. You sort of look like a 7-year-old on Halloween right now.
Yeah, I'm sure all the other Patriots have big camel toes up here.
Yeah.
It's true. Fuck yeah, Patriot. Oh,
there we go. And
oh God! All right. Fuck yeah! So what's going on? Pete, what's been happening, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Got my car towed today. Feel good about that.
Oh wow, car towed.
Yeah.
So I had to ride the bus down here.
Oh wow.
It's actually a sad day for some of us comics. There used to be a parking spot that we all got to share because we, as a comic, have to park, and we don't get free parking here, so we have to pay sometimes up to $20 a day just to come here, just not to do any time. So we actually lose money just hanging out here half the time. And so there was one spot that we all kind of shared, but not, like whoever got there first got it.
There's a secret spot right next to Pink Dot.
Yeah.
Secret spot.
But they just caught on after years of abuse.
Told me.
Can you say that three times really fast, Patriot? Pink Dot secret spot.
Pink Dot secret spot. Pink Dot secret spot. Pink Dot secret spot.
Oh, that's great.
Very good. This is one of our most powerful Patriots we've ever had. It's a shame other Patriots weren't so talented along the way. It's a real shame. And you know what the best thing about you is? We know you'll never stab us in the back. Right?
That's right.
You'll never just abandon ship.
That's right. I almost duct taped the sword down when he was up here earlier.
Heck yeah.
A little scared.
Yeah.
Very loyal member of the Kill Tony team, the Iron Patriot. He's PDC on Twitter. That's Pete EC.
I also have a feeling he'll never try to fuck my Shih Tzu.
Definitely not. You probably you probably don't slam car doors as hard as you possibly can either, huh?
Is that what happened to your window?
That could have been. It could have been. All right.
You broke Tony's window.
My driver's side window was broken, guys. I had to get that fixed today. Only $430. Now, believe it or not, I know you guys are looking around at this huge turnout tonight and the fact that it's free tickets. I don't really make $430 that easily. But all for a window, guys. Thank goodness I got a BMW. When everybody told me that I should just lease a car, you won't have to pay for repairs, I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to get the used BMW that I always wanted. Nothing's going to break. It's all going to be fine. And every couple weeks, something gives for a few $100. But it's good.
Was there a part of you that was like, no, I might just saran wrap it for a couple weeks?
There was a part of me. And
I would have done that probably. I'd probably just saran wrap.
Yeah.
Been that guy.
When I did Brea over the weekend and I had to drive back an hour and 10 minutes with no window, and you learn immediately. You're like, oh, okay, fuck it, I need a window.
Right.
Yeah, driving on the freeway at nighttime with no window sucks. Try it one time. Just roll your driver's side window all the way down next time you're driving from Anaheim or Irvine or Brea or Ontario or any of those.
Remember, like being in Ohio, all three of us, when it was so cold outside that the ice was so powerful on the windows that you would just roll them down and just try so you wouldn't be late for work. So you'd be driving just because there was too much ice on the windows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either.
Yeah.
What?
He had a job. He said he was driving to work.
Yeah.
I thought that was odd.
Of course I have jobs. You don't think I have jobs?
I never had a job.
Guys, I was going to have Donald Sterling on the show tonight. Turns out some stuff happened. He was a little bit busy. I was going to have him be the Patriot, actually. That would have been fun, right, Pete?
That would have been excellent.
Anyway.
Anyways, is that his girlfriend right there?
What?
Donald Sterling.
What are you doing? Crowd work right now, Patriot? What's going on over here? Guys, who's ready to meet tonight's guests, everybody? I know I am. Yeah. I'm so excited about this one, ladies and gentlemen.
I need a drink.
They're coming. Two of my good old friends. Put your hands together for them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Shawn Halpin and Freddy Lockhart. Oh, snap. Fuck yeah. Shawn, welcome. Been trying to get you on for a long time. Freddy, this is your second time on the show, correct?
Thanks for having me back.
Welcome
Appreciate
back.
This is my second time.
Is it?
Yeah.
I did have you on before?
Yeah, thanks for remembering.
Oh, awesome. No, I couldn't.
We're really close.
It's all a big mishmash. Well, welcome back, both of you. Oh, yeah, you were on with Martindale, the Double Dallas.
Yeah, the double Texas thing.
Fuck yeah. We used to have a friend from Dallas. But some of them, sometimes you just can't trust those Texas rattlesnakes. Right?
There's some water right here.
I like the new and improved.
Heck
Patriot.
yeah.
Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, wow. That's
thanks, Josh.
Oh, Josh Martin, everybody. Some people know him as the worst podcast producer in the world.
you suck.
He did a guest spot on one of Attell's shows and killed this weekend, guys. So that should keep him from jumping off the ledge for another few months.
Good for him. Awesome.
Even Attell told him that he did a good job.
Oh wow!
What?
I want you to step back from that ledge, my friend. That's what played in his head when that was happening. Okay.
He's still going to jump, he said.
Oh,
Just
okay.
don't block my car with your fucking splatter. You know.
Fuck yeah. And by splatter, he means after you say something, what comes out of your mouth. He's got a speech impediment, guys. He spits when he talks. He has no ability for R's or L's. Sometimes even OU words get confusing. So, guys, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you. What's been happening in your world? Shawn, you just had a CD come out.
Yeah, I have a CD out on iTunes called Texas Crude. Recorded it in Vegas and produced it and did everything myself, so it was good.
It's awesome. And I heard a little, give it up for
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
guys.
buy it on iTunes, on my website.
Anybody
all
who
that
doesn't
stuff.
have a special should be clapping right now. Freddie, I hear a rumor in the grapevine that What's Good is coming back soon.
Yes, it is coming back. It's on. It's a video now. It's a mobile video. It's mobile. We move around now. No more fucking sitting in a studio and asking, "Hey, when did you get into comedy?" Oh, this is when I got into comedy. I'm sick of it. I don't care.
You know who the best is, who I love on that is, his name escapes me, from Nova Scotia, the kid, the boy
Oh
wonder.
yeah. My son out there, that reporter kid.
Yeah, that reporter
that
kid.
reporter
That reporter
kid.
kid.
He's like 16 and
He's the
funny
man.
and cool.
He's gonna be the coolest kid who ever.
Totally.
By the time he gets to be 18.
Exciting. Iron Patriot, all of our heads of security always have a question for our guests. What do you got for us tonight, Patriot?
Freddy, you're black. What's that like?
Good question. He's asking for his friend, Donald Sterling.
You know, I'm half, so I'm kind of like I can tell you what it's like to be black, Arab, Asian, because I've been accused of all. So it's and even white too. So it's like it's cool. I guess it's cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. You've really improved since the last time I've been here. I like the new. You look more aerodynamic. You look like,
Right?
and the
Lightweight.
shoes are much more practical too. I like that. Yeah, you can move.
Up and down the stairs like a fucking sprinter.
Yeah. Hey, you look a little more stoned than last time. Last time you didn't look so stoned. You look a little more stoned.
Sometimes I smoke that weed. It makes me get a little crazy.
No, you get it. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Try to sit down, Pete. He could also sit down on like stools and
Look
stuff.
at that.
Like,
Look
at
how
this.
quick he got up there. And I didn't hear the.
Wow. Wow, he could even cross his leg.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Man,
Wow.
some Patriots
Like a
before.
fucking gymnast over here.
Yeah, man. Oh, he tried to shoot one back, but nothing came. He shot a blank.
Oh, shit.
No,
You got to
no.
settle down up there, you crazy motherfucker.
Just
Do you have a
angry up
question
there.
for Shawn?
Well, I think I have a follow-up question to Freddy's question. You're not black. What's that like?
He went for it. Got the horns on him.
That too is pretty awesome because it's like when the cops go looking for a black guy, they're gonna roll past me thinking I'm Mexican. So that also helps.
Hey,
Like,
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Shawn.
Oh,
my bad.
I still feel a little bit of racism under that suit coming
Yeah.
through. Oh, one of your lights went out. Oh, there
no,
you
it's-
go.
no, it's good. It's a tap light. It always.
Yeah, are
works.
those a tap light?
That's
Where
a
you,
tap light.
No.
That's right. A shout out to our
That's right.
sponsors, by the way. I
Jesus.
forgot. That's
Yeah.
going to cost us a lot of money.
CVS.
Shout out to our sponsors, IKEA for the lights on the Patriots' palms, and our friends over at Duracell battery.
Duracell.
We keep you going. Try our new pure alkaline. All right.
that have been out for 20 years.
Good till December 2022.
Nice.
And as always, our friends over at McDonald's. I'm loving it. Anyway,
And ice cream fire. And ice cream fire.
oh yes, an ice cream fire, the lovely, lovely duo and tandem.
Yeah.
Did you have an answer for what's it like to be white, Shawn?
Yeah, right now.
The question wasn't what's it like to be white. The question was what's it like to not be black. Just to
Ooh.
clarify.
Ooh.
You say tomato, I say what's it like to be white?
Yeah. It was good for a couple years. It's not so good now. But here they come.
Is that you?
I just think being white or being black is just a feeling, bro.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling.
It is just a feeling.
You know?
Yeah.
You ever
It
like sometimes you feel white and sometimes you feel black.
Right.
If this panel proves one thing, that it's not about white or black, it's about the girth of your beard. And I'm so jealous of you guys. What I would give to be able to have one of those things.
Well,
but
we
I
were
don't have
just-
the fucking testosterone
Yeah, but we were
running
just
through
talking
my
about
body.
that outside. You just got to let it grow.
Yeah, that's all you got to do is not
All you,
shave.
the only thing people always stop is
Like, how'd you do it, man?
you just don't shave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you guys understand what's going on over here.
Yeah.
Tony, you just started eating meat. Give it a
Yeah.
couple of days. I mean, you haven't had a tampon in for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
being a no, that's not what it,
You're a
being a
vegetarian?
vegetarian. No, I still am. I was making a joke because he said it's a brand new Tony Hinchcliffe. I've been a vegan. Well, I eat fish, but I don't eat dairy or meat, and I'm a fucking winner. So it must be proven that it works. Anyway, crazy show tonight, guys. Over 25 comedians signed up for the opportunity to do a minute and then talk with us afterwards. Maybe we add something on your joke. Maybe we just meet you. Maybe we.
Do we have a Dean sighting tonight, though?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just
Yeah,
noticed
there's
that
a Dean
myself. Put your
sighting.
hands
All right.
together for Dean Gelber, everyone.
Boo.
Take it
Former
back.
general manager of the Comedy
Let's
Store.
take it back to 08.
Boo!
Dean
Used
G
to
in
be
the
my,
house.
he was my boss for years, guys. At first, we didn't like each other very much, and then we were like father and son, brother and brother. Dean Gelber's a great guy, and Lainey and Jerry have always been two of our favorite
Supportive,
regulars. I don't think you guys have missed an episode. Right, exactly, and some lovely vacation.
Let's go yachting in the car.
some amazing place.
Unless we're in Hawaii.
All right. So you guys know how this show works. Every comedian that gets picked out of this bucket comes on and does a minute. You know that your minute's up when you hear that sound of a little kitty. Aw, how cute and adorable. Don't run the light, guys, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. There you go. Gets a little bit crazier each
Fucker's
week.
angry.
Hell yeah.
He was like one of those DJs that acts like he's really doing something
Yeah,
amazing.
it's like a dubstep
Like he was
DJ.
all
Yeah.
into it.
Just pressing buttons. That was just one button. Fuck yeah, guys. So what do you say? Are you ready for Kill Tony 48?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy stuff. There's an interesting vibe in the room tonight. There's almost like a pink elephant that nobody wants to talk about. But everybody can clearly see, even though maybe we told that pink elephant to stay out of our sight line. But who would have guessed that that pink elephant can't take clear direction and orders? Ladies and gentlemen, your first comedian tonight goes by the name of Jennifer Gable.
What,
She's
Jennifer?
coming from the back.
Got her purse with her. She's coming.
Oh, shit.
It's like the Price is Right when they run down here.
Yeah, it's great.
She's coming.
Jennifer
Say
Gable.
hello to people on the way.
Here she is. Hi, Jennifer.
Oh, come on, Josh.
Everybody boo Josh Martin real quick. Now put your hands together for Jennifer Gable, everyone.
Jennifer Gable.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Gable. I recently came out of both closets. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. No, really, I mean that. Thank you, everyone. Except for you over there. But yeah, I realized that one of my closets had way too many shoes in them. So yeah, I'm bisexual, blonde, and a German Jew, which basically just means I'm confused. So yeah, I'm confused about a lot of things, like how guys try to ask me out here in LA. This guy asked me out for cottage cheese the other day, and I was like, cottage, really? I think I might have a yeast infection, so you're in luck. Yeah, then this guy texted me at 5 a.m. the other day. He was like, booty call? Question mark. I'm like, that's not a booty call. That's a wake-up call. Okay, that's what that is. Fuck, yeah, I don't know. You know, people can't drive here in LA.
Oh,
Guys,
That was.
Gotta
Can I tell one more joke?
Did not mean that.
no, that's
My time?
Yeah.
I never heard the
That was a
cat.
minute? Really?
You want to let
Yeah,
her
it
do?
was a minute.
You want to let her do one more?
It was a minute 24 seconds if you count the bear at the end.
I broke.
Maybe. Oh my God, you
You
really
gotta let her
did.
reset.
Stop sounds.
Wow.
It's a big button that says stop sounds.
Yeah, I never had to use that
Sleep
before.
white
though.
noise.
I know.
Oh, use only in case of emergency.
Right.
All right, Jennifer Gable. Fuck yeah. Welcome. How you
Thank
doing?
you. I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from the D.C. area.
How long have you
originally.
been out here?
Like 4 years or so.
Nice. How long have you been doing stand-up?
All my life, ever since I could walk.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time. No, I mean, I started 2008 in the East Coast, and then I didn't do it for a while, and did the acting thing, and back in doing the stand-up thing.
Cool. So the both closets thing, like I was a little confused on that.
Were you?
What is does that mean that you came out of the closet and you were inside a closet?
You don't know what that means? You've all. No.
What's both closets?
I explained it. Bisexual.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's only one. That's
only
only
one
one
closet.
closet.
Yeah.
I know, but whatever.
I was just thinking
mean,
she has a really big house.
She wants already trying to get more
Jealous.
closet space.
Yeah.
Was
One
there somebody
closet
also in the
people.
back of the room that you were like, because you were like, except that person? Like I was like, who's mad? Or
Yeah,
are you
like
mad
a
at
random
somebody?
person.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a part of anything.
Random club band.
I find a lot of people do that. They'll go, you know, I'm from Cleveland. Thank you. Well, no one's going to respond because no one's from Cleveland or wherever. You know, it's
Yeah.
like you waiting on that response is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Do you hook up with more guys or girls?
More guys. Yeah.
What's your
But
favorite?
that might change.
What's your
soon.
favorite thing about the option? Like, what do you like about it?
I'm just horny. Is really what it is. Yeah.
Is there a certain time?
Show's over.
Just a horny girl. Yeah.
But also, it seemed like when women, and this is not all women, I'm not grouping everybody together. I'm just saying, sometimes it's like women when they start out, and I guess guys is too. It's like you have to tell like where you're from, and fucking
Well,
dating.
you didn't give me enough time. I've only
That was a
just,
minute.
a minute. That was what you gave me. Yeah.
But I think it also too with the bitching about dating, there's also, I mean, there's got to be things you like about dating. If you keep meeting these wrong people, fucking
I mean, I
fix
like.
yourself or meet other people.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. I don't settle. You know. I don't know.
What do you have relationships that last long, or do you
I've been in a couple. Yeah, for like at least a year.
How old are you?
Hey now. I booked.
Should we guess?
I booked. Yeah, guess. 24 to 30.
Is this the 50s?
How old do you want me to be? Old enough to know.
It's not. Is it still an offensive? In the 2014, it's still offensive. Really?
I just.
It's like it's
I
the
don't know.
50s. It's like
Yeah.
say your fucking
You
age.
can always-
That's so
you can
stupid.
always-
Who cares?
you can always-
If you get famous, they're gonna
I'm
look
like,
you up.
I'm like 7.
That's so ridiculous.
No, I'm like
Yeah.
10 years old, really.
All right. Well, I'm 34. I'm happy to be 34. I have nothing to
Good.
hide.
No, that's
Thank you.
good.
Yeah.
Yes. I used to be younger and now I'm not, but I would advise this of you. Say what you said to us. I'm horny and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just the honesty thing. Just come
Right
up
on.
and do that. And
Okay.
then, you can do the, I don't think there's anything wrong with the formalities. I'm so-and-so from so and such place, but maybe work with the bisexual joke. Maybe
Yeah.
I came out of a double door closet. There's something
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's something there, but you
Right.
kind of set us up and then left us hanging on that a little bit, I thought. But
Okay.
I thought the premise was interesting. 2 closets. It's like, okay,
Okay.
let's hear how she sets this up.
Okay.
But it's like, like the linen closet and the hall closet, something, specify.
Something more with the closets.
Yeah,
Okay, I can
and to
work
do with
yeah.
sex, sexual innuendo, obviously.
And coming out of the closet, I think it's still gonna be one closet. But I think you could say because there's only one closet.
Yeah.
I
You're-
know. Yeah.
Maybe there's
But
like
I think
a
you could
Murphy
say
bed
something
in
like,
that
"I came
closet.
out of the
There's-
closet and I
bi,
was sucking
too,
a dick
both.
while I
I
was
don't-
doing it,
yeah.
something like.
There was a crawl space in that closet. I thought I came out, but then I had to come out of a fucking closet once I came out of the crawl space.
Maybe you come out of the closet and go back in, and then
Yeah.
I don't know.
As a bisexual, is like the best thing. Is that like your unicorn to have like to eat a vagina that's had a dick in it recently?
Oh.
yeah, that's like
I don't
the
think so,
bifecta.
no.
You can still taste it.
It's like
No,
a turducken.
Ew.
fucking.
Oh, why is that gross? You like both things.
Yeah.
You can't say ooh. I should be able to put a dick or a vagina
Yeah,
in your
but
mouth. You're
why
gonna be
do
like,
people-
Twice, it's
No,
twice the
I don't know.
genitalia. It's like a twice baked potato.
yeah.
There's just so many STDs. I don't hook up with a lot
Yeah,
of people. I don't want to
twice-baked
get AIDS
STDs.
or I don't want to get. I don't know. Just like dirty. Just like everyone's like. I don't know.
Oh.
Well,
Boo.
if you're hanging out with the type of people that have STDs, then that's a different thing. But I like to think that it's more of a placebo effect, that you can't catch something that you don't believe is there. That's
Yeah.
my my form of prevention. So,
Are you scared of Bigfoot right now?
What?
Are you scared of Bigfoot right now?
Bigfoot? No.
Then you should be scared of getting
No.
AIDS from having a dick and a vagina.
No,
in
you
your
know what I
mouth
mean.
at the
No,
same
but they
time.
say like half people have like HPV and whatever. It's like
How
no.
does that
there's a
connect?
little left turn there. Pretty sure Brian thinks Bigfoot has AIDS. A lot of us
We
didn't
need a
even know if
diagram for that thought.
You have to catch him to test him too. I mean, he wouldn't sit still. Then he'd deny everything. No, I
I
don't
get to
do
tell
drugs.
my age. Oh well, I mean, I'll come back.
I don't
here
know.
and tell more
I
jokes,
guess you're
but-
in your late 20s to early 30s. Am I right?
Yeah.
There. All right.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No, and I'm only saying that. I mean, not off
she
of
looks
your
my
look,
she
but off
looks
of
my
your
age or younger.
but off of your hey now. There's no way anybody 29 or younger would say hey now to the
No,
question.
girls still do that.
No, they wouldn't.
Say hey now?
Yeah. Yeah, when you asked
Why?
her,
Why? Because she made a Larry
when you
Sanders
asked her
reference.
how old she is, she goes, "Hey now."
Because she made a Larry Sanders reference that dated her.
Yeah,
Hey now.
exactly. That's
Hey
it.
now.
Hey now.
That means
Hey
you had
now.
HBO and were old enough to stay
Stop
up
asking
late.
As
me
an
to see it.
actor,
questions.
you're not supposed to say how old you are as an actor, because then they'll be like, "Oh, I can't," you know.
You can
That's-
say how old you are because now they can look that shit all up. You can say
I
how
mean,
old
I
you can
guess
play.
you
They're going to
can-
look at
yeah.
you. They're not going to be like, your birth certificate says this, you can't get the part. It's like, look, if you can look like it, you can play it.
Are you more of a Laverne or a Shirley?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's okay.
Have you thought about growing a beard?
No.
Okay.
I heard
No.
all you have to do is just let it grow. Like if you just
That's
don't
it.
shave,
Gotta let it
Don't
grow.
it
shave.
happen. Well, thanks, Jennifer. It was
Thank
nice
you.
meeting you.
Thank you very
Good to
much.
talk
Good job,
to you.
good job.
Good job.
Bisexual. Fuck yeah. Jennifer Gable.
Nice.
This is funny.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
that's how it goes.
I love those German Jews. Those are
They're
German
rare.
Jews?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The black German Jew. It's the best.
They lease Mercedes Benzes. They lease them.
The black German Jew is like the Neapolitan of the human race
Yeah.
world, with the strawberry, of course, being. That's your own fill in the blank on
Yeah.
that one. You all get to mad lib that one.
Any of the above.
The white BMW.
Fuck yeah, Pete. How you feeling so far? How you doing over there?
I'm feeling pretty good, buddy.
Oh yeah, you got one light out.
She said she was horny. I got all iron hard over here.
I bet.
Is
Fuck
it
yeah.
crazy that I can see like jealous expressions from the other one?
Yeah, I
Like I can totally read. He's giving me he's giving body language, and it's very sullen, right? He's very sulky right now. He's very,
What do you think about her feet, bro?
like even his lights are a little dim.
know. That mouth looks like a permanent frown now.
Yeah.
This will be the longest walk.
Here
The
we
middle
go.
looks like the light my dad used to work on the car
Let's
with.
keep
that
this-
light.
Let's keep this fun train moving along. We can't give that. You can't give too much attention to the thing that's up there. Put your hands together for your next comedian. It's Scott Kidd, everybody.
Scott Kiss.
Here he is. Scott Kidd.
Hi, everybody. I'm Scott. I'm from the South. Despite what most people believe, we don't all marry our cousins. Some of us just fuck. I'm 30, and I've been smoking for 16 years. I could have been doing push-ups for 16 years. Maybe if I had been, I wouldn't look like a cigarette. I don't know how much time I have. Quitting smoking's hard. It's really hard. No.
You have 20 seconds.
Oh, I
left,
have 20
you piece
seconds.
Of
Thank
shit.
you.
Just stay in the pocket, you scared fool.
The linebacker's not even blitzing. I mean,
Yeah.
you got receivers open.
I'm just gonna stand here like a dummy.
All right. I don't know, man. People are fucking assholes about me quitting, and they should be more, enabling towards me. I mean, hell, I can keep a commitment. Until death do we part. Yeah, fuck.
There you go.
Thanks, Tony.
Oh, jeez. Quit smoking. You need to quit comedy, Scott. That's not happening. No, I'm kidding. You're doing fine. Whatever. Scott, let's just talk about performing for a second.
Okay.
Let's get off the material. I was watching this clock hit 28 and 29, and that's when you said, I don't know how much time I have. It's like, I was just, it's better to fucking go, and this is not just for this show, but for anything. It's better to just go and be told later that something bobbity-bob than to look like a fool. It's always better to, what is it? There's a saying about it. It's like ask permission or don't ask permission. It's better to...
Ask for forgiveness than for...
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Better to ask for forgiveness than to fucking not go for it and be a giant pussy and look like a pussy up there.
Yeah.
And God knows, after 29 seconds, he's saying, I don't know how much longer I got, so I don't want to start something and then fail. It's just better to... All right.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
But he
What are you,
came
a
up
fog
here-
machine?
But he came up here strong.
Yeah, he came up strong.
Grabbed
He
the
really
mic,
did.
put it
Fruity
behind
Pebbles
him.
Set it behind
syrup.
him.
He talked to the audience.
He looked like a surgeon who's about to go into surgery, but then all of a sudden,
Yeah. And then he just
I was
followed.
like, hey, lady!
But then the weed kicks in.
No, but I don't think he did. But I think he came up. I think the ending, yeah, there was it went down in a Viking funeral at the end. But and I'll admit, like he said, just keep fighting till the bell rings. That's that. You don't want to stop
In
punching,
everything,
Yeah,
in
everything.
life.
Yeah. But he did have a strong entrance. What did you say? A pretty decent
Good
entrance. I mean,
presence.
this stuff about it got a laugh. I mean, I saw it coming a mile away, the punchline, but it got a laugh, and it's a good way to just introduce yourself. He's got a minute.
You do look like a doctor.
Yeah, you do look like a doctor. Like I would totally take your medical advice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
To be
continue
an
to
EMT,
smoke.
but that doesn't...
Not
the same.
quite house, but like bachelor apartment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Studio, maybe?
Sure.
ER.
What are you doing? Punch
Doing a
down?
residency.
He pays for Hulu Plus.
Wow.
That's an instant.
And you're 30, right? You said you're 30.
Yeah.
He's 30.
Really?
30.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
He could play 29.
He could play 29.
Thanks, Scott. Wow.
I think he could play 19. I think he could play 19. Shave him.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Let's see how long you take out the glasses.
Take out
See
the
how it
glasses.
goes.
Come on, guys. Let's go skateboarding.
Yeah.
All right, put the glasses
Put the-
back on
yeah,
and put
yeah,
a gun in
yeah,
your
yeah.
mouth.
Sorry.
I think he looks like he could play like either a tennis instructor or a student assistant or a teacher's assistant named Gary, and he lets the kids call him Gary because he's cool.
Or like Kirk Fox's brother.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
or Dexter's,
Yeah.
not Dexter the serial killer, Dexter the laboratory. Dexter.
Yeah.
Like
But he's got a good look. I like his look.
maybe like Doug the YouTube show.
How about the fucking idiots guide guy, the books for dummies guy? How about that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the I'll make
You
you $1
should-
million guy, right? The where's the
With all the
yeah, it's called the
money
dollar sign on his suit. I can make you $1 million. 50
Yeah.
different ways to make $1 million.
He went away, didn't he?
You want to get a
Matthew
grant?
Lefkoe.
Didn't he go away? I haven't seen him in a while.
You would never believe it, but the government's giving away tens of thousands of dollars. Wow.
You should do that.
Yeah, and he was right, and they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick did it.
You should take his look and do comedy with his look.
Yeah, what's that symbol on your shirt mean? What does that stand
That's
for?
the Green Lantern. The screen. I like DC, not Marvel or whatever's going on.
Nerd.
Oh, shit. Wow, there's a lot of, I would say testosterone in this room, but it's not that.
Dick.
Yeah, I'm sure underneath that it's like an Aquaman shirt.
At least
Like
Aquaman.
Green Lantern, really. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, because he was once questioned about his
Sexuality.
whether or not he was racist.
What did he say?
No, they asked him, well, you stick up for the yellow and the green, the blue. What have you ever done for the brown? And then in the 90s, they had a black Green Lantern.
Oh my God.
Who the fuck is this dork?
Scott Kidd, everybody. There he goes.
Very good job.
By the way, Jennifer Gable's on Twitter at Jennifer Gable, and Scott Kidd is on Twitter at Devo Kid with 2 Ds for those of you listening. Because he looks like the guy from Devo, right? Is that why you took that name, Scott?
Like.
No, he said no.
You're not going to tell me why that's your Twitter handle? Okay, that's fine.
He's actually the child of one of the guys in Devo.
No way.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Are you serious?
Scott, that's true? You son of a bitch. It has to be true.
I
That
kept
is
trying
so
to place
cool.
it too. I was like, because I was listening, I was like, God, who does he look like? He looks so new wave.
Fuck yeah. Exactly.
Put the hat on. Somebody go get
put
the red hat.
Put
Anybody got
the red tubular hat.
And if it's the fellow who passed recently, my condolences, Scott. Oh,
Jesus.
it was.
Well, it looks like he's blown
like,
his
you
cover.
mean my dad?
Yeah.
What was the most famous Devo song? What was that one again?
Whip it.
Whip
Oh,
it.
yeah,
good.
that's it.
Oh,
Oh, shit, there's some Devo fans out there. I heard something off of the Unplugged album.
yeah, I know.
Fuck yeah. Did you guys, when you guys started comedy, did you have a joke that you're embarrassed that you did that you can't believe you ever said on stage?
You know, we got to talk about this because you always ask that question to people that you've already been on the show. So you should have a second
asked you that
question.
before?
Yeah, you did.
No, okay. Well then, yeah.
You said your second question should be.
What's the craziest heckle you've ever gotten while performing stand-up comedy?
I did one of those insane clown posse rallies.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, it was me and Pauly Shore did it, and Pauly goes out. It was like 1:30 in the morning. We're in this tent, and this clown called Upchuck opened up for us. And then Pauly goes out before him, before the even show started, got everybody riled up. And then he comes back, he's like, okay, it's your turn to go up. And they're fucking throwing bottles at
my
me.
God.
Oh,
And I'm just sitting there fucking dodging bottles all the
bottles,
time.
bro.
Yeah, and I had a Motley Crue shirt on, and out of nowhere, they're just like, Motley Crue sucks. And I'm just like, hey guys, we're here to have fun, right? And then throwing bottles. So,
How
yeah.
long did you have to do?
Fucking like, I was supposed to do, I think, 20.
Ugh.
And then I see Pauly on the side, he's like, just get off, bro.
Just bail. You got to bail.
How about you, Freddy? You have any crazy on-stage moments?
My first set as a paid regular here on April 26th of 2002, I was getting high with Rick Ingram in the back on White Widow, and it looked like we weren't going to have a show that night, but the rule was call Mitzi, and if there's more than 6 people in the audience, they had to start the show, where there wasn't till 10 p.m. Then it's like, all right, let's get high. I'll get high. I get high. And then they're like, hey, guess what? There's 6 people in the audience. We're going to start the show.
Yeah.
6 old white guys. And I was like, oh, great. And they sit in the front row, and I cannot connect with these guys. I cannot connect. And where are they from? My hometown of Tempe, Arizona.
Oh, wow.
But I'm so baked on fucking on White Widow that I'm like, Arizona, never heard of it. And then there was another night in the main room where a girl came up and then pulled her dress up and said, it's my birthday, and started saying that. And then I shredded her for 15 minutes. And then Mrs. Brady from the Brady Bunch told me I did a very good job handling that bitch.
Wow,
Yeah.
there you go.
Thank you. 2 stories. Sorry, I had to squeeze them in.
That is amazing.
One time I was playing with my old band, Filthy Lobster, and I was doing my song, Share My Papaya, and someone threw a papaya, and it hit me right in the fucking head.
Wow.
They shared that papaya, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
Shared it with all of you.
And it hurts. Papayas hurt. That's one of the heavier
Check
fruits.
it on YouTube,
Yeah.
Probably gave you brain damage.
possibly.
Could be. Your next
The
comedian.
looks of hate you're getting, I'm telling you right now, like your back of your head, he's cooking. He's trying to cook.
Radiation.
Yeah.
Put your hands together for your next comic, everybody. His name is Big Al.
Chinese government just decided that the Chinese... Whoa, fuck. There's 2 of you. Okay. Fight it out later. Charlie Sheen's ex, Brie Olson, she's going to be in Human Centipede 3, which is pretty cool, but ass to mouth is probably the least thing she... it's probably the least kinky thing she's done since Charlie Sheen. In Colorado, the fourth graders were caught smoking weed and selling weed at the school. The school found out after the kids were asking for seconds at the cafeteria. Scientists just found out that monkeys, if you give them the option between food and monkey porn, that they'll always choose the monkey porn, which is pretty amazing. I was like, wow, they got monkey porn? I'm going to stop there because I think there's only a few seconds left.
There you go. You're right.
Killed it right on time.
There it is.
Professional.
Very good.
Professional.
Very good.
Heck yeah.
Thanks, man.
Good, like monologue style.
Yeah, that was
He came
a
prepared.
great.
He was prepared.
Yeah.
He
liked it.
maximized his time.
Yeah.
I'm having a slight asthma attack. I forgot my asthma inhaler.
Oh my
That's why.
God! What do you
Yeah.
use? Preventol?
Is that true?
Yeah, swear
Do
to
you
God.
use
This is
Preventol?
great
You wanna
podcasting
drink-
right
you wanna
now.
drink water?
What kind do you use? Preventol?
I just got it. I just found out I had asthma because I had
I
an
might
asthma
even have
attack.
a Preventol in my car. I should
So-
have. Where's Josh?
You want me to tickle you?
Nah, it's all right, man. I'm having a hard time breathing. That's why I couldn't get that first joke out.
Wait a second. I've heard this one before. The old, I just found out I have asthma.
Brody used to tell that. My grandfather has asthma. They're gonna let him keep his job blowing up rafts.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, Big Al. So what did we talk about there? That first one was
The first one was.
He opened up
Charlie
a
Sheen.
Chinese. He was going to go for political, geopolitical stuff. But you changed.
Oh yeah, it was I
You
don't know.
felt this wasn't a geopolitical audience.
I don't know. I saw both of them and it freaked
Yeah.
me out for some reason.
The same thing did with me. But remember,
Yeah.
as a professional, you got to keep that in your head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't mention that shit. Like, you guys, like I've done that before and been like, holy shit, two fucking guys who look like Iron Man.
Freaked
who
me
aren't.
out, man. Totally freaked me out.
yeah. You just gotta stay in the pocket, and relax. If you ever see two patriots out there, people already know.
I thought shit was going down.
The mirrors in this place. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It freaked me out.
So when did you find out you had asthma?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
2 weeks ago, I was.
Has anybody ever told you sound like Mexican Batman with your new asthma?
Yeah.
It was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Where is the Joker? give me a gordito. Alfred, bring the lowrider around. Guacamole. I'm Mexican. Jump the fence. You want guac with that?
Too far.
Yeah. It's like Christian.
Mingle.
I was gonna say bail me out. But all right, maybe it was funny.
Christian Bill Bonds.
That's what it is. That's perfect.
Christian Bill Bonds.
Yeah, I just found out I have asthma. That's why I couldn't get that one joke out all the way.
But Men's Warehouse just hired me to be their spokesman.
Chevy
But
trucks.
I think that's how with the 1 minute you probably timed it, or you go, this is how long are my jokes? I have this many. I'm going to cut it a little bit short if I have to. Finish strong.
He adjusted well.
Yeah, that was good.
He did adjust. He didn't come up here and try to act like he had a 15-minute set.
Right.
He got to business. Right?
Yep. Big Al.
I like that.
Killing it.
He had an agenda. He
Yeah.
didn't fail to, he didn't plan to
He
fail.
adapted and he overcame.
Yeah.
The cafeteria joke was
Former,
awesome.
former Marine. That's why.
He's a Marine,
Yeah.
Semper Fi.
Semper
Always
Fi,
ready.
just
That's
like
Latin
Shawn.
for always ready.
I
How do you
know.
like
I
that?
didn't expect any less.
Yeah. Always ready.
What would
always
monkey-
faithful, too.
What do you
Always
guys think
faithful.
monkey porn would be like?
Just
A
Ooh.
lot of shit. A lot,
lot
of
of
German
throwing
Jews.
A lot of clapping.
shit at each
lot
other.
Of clapping.
A lot of clapping.
Yeah.
Clapping
A lot of clapping
samples.
on the side. A lot of dudes who want next going, oh, I want next.
Showing,
Somebody-
showing a lot of monkey.
A monkey just walks in an apartment with a pizza box filled with bananas.
Yeah.
Butts
Is
and
that a-
butts and bananas?
Is that a banana, or are you just happy to? Oh, it's a banana. Okay.
Oh, and then that one part when you're like, oh, I fucked that up. Don't worry about that, man. We didn't know you fucked up till you told us you fucked up. Back to what he said about,
Fuck yeah.
The weed. I like the weed.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
weed.
yeah.
That was a good solid
good.
joke.
That was a good solid joke.
You know what's weird about fucking up is that like I had a fuck up joke where I said it like it backwards over the weekend, and I had a way around it. Like I
Right.
just wrote a way around it that still got the laugh.
And you'll realize a lot of times it's energy. Look at Robin Williams. None of that shit makes sense. He just says it
Yeah.
with emphasis, and people go, oh, man, that was great. That was funny. That was funny.
But it's good when you find yourself on stage like that, and it feels like you're treading water. And then when you connect it, it's just like rewarding. You know?
Yeah,
It's like
so
someone threw you a
rewarding.
life preserver out there. And you found your way out.
But I say the kid came in here. He knew he had a 3-minute fight, and he threw his punches, and he did well.
that was good.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But I do like that style. I mean, later on in a longer set, we can get to know you and shit. But I like that quick monologue type of joke writing.
Yeah.
I do. I practice pretty much every day. I read the news, and then I write quick one-liners for a lot of the news stories.
That's good to do.
And then I try to incorporate it into my own act, which is more personal.
So you want to do topical stuff? Or do you
I do
have
a little bit of both.
aspirations for like a talk show or?
I keep
hosting?
I keep that element of my mind working. So if I ever need to do it, I already know how to do it.
Good for you, man.
You'll be prepared.
What did they give you? An inhaler or something?
Yeah, it's this little purple inhaler thing.
And you said you
Oh,
don't
purple.
bring, you
That's
don't bring it.
Avatar. You're using Avatar then.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I've never.
I got serious asthma.
I got real asthma.
You know what helps with it? Weed.
I live in a cave.
Makes you forget you have it, bro.
Where is he? Let's get some weed.
It's always Batman's always saying that. And no matter who he's asking, that's always the question.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Your waiter's in the back, Batman. Calm down.
Where is he?
He's gonna be here in a moment. Fuck yeah, Big Al. Funny stuff, man. Always funny. What else? What?
Cafeteria joke was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Seconds. Again, topical, current. New, fresh.
Colorado kids.
Clean.
Colorado
Yeah,
kids
clean.
got caught selling weed.
Yeah, and he's married too. You're a married man, huh?
Yes, I am.
Good for you.
Fuck yeah. What
5 years.
What does the wife think about the newly diagnosed asthma?
She's explains all the wheezing I was doing in bed.
Yeah, so she's on top
Yeah, I wasn't just out of breath.
now. Yeah.
It wasn't just because I was a fat ass.
Do you have a sleep apnea machine yet?
No, I do not.
You should get one.
Yeah, you gotta get one. You gotta
What
get
the fuck is that?
It's a mask, a giant mask that you put over your face when you go to sleep at night to help you breathe better.
Holy
Opens
fuck.
up all those things and
Well, they gave me one of those when I went in. It was like a.
Well, that was a breathing treatment, a
Yeah.
nebulizer, if
Yeah,
you will, and they put the
what do you call them,
saline treatment in
embolizer?
it. Yeah, nebulizer. And
So they put all this fucking liquid in this little thing, and then steam
Yeah.
started coming out. They told me to breathe. And
It's like hitting the vape. I've been doing that since I was 8. Nigga, I've been vaping since I was 8, homie. Oh, y'all vaping. It
was crazy.
Old school vape.
I thought I was having a heart attack. I was
Yeah.
like,
No,
fuck.
it's just asthma. It's just a bitch. That's all it is.
It's the air.
Keep your inhaler nearby with funny movies, extreme bong hits, or if you have to run. That's all. You'll be fine.
do you ever run?
Yeah, actually, I go up Runyon Canyon.
Oh, really?
When the grilled cheese truck is
When
up
the grilled
there?
cheese is up there.
No, I'm breaking balls.
That's
I'm breaking
exactly.
balls. I'm
That's
breaking
exactly when
They
I'm
should
running.
have a
Breaking
food
balls.
truck up there.
Yeah, I felt like I needed. Yeah, that would be.
I like how they have that little trust tray when you. Come
Oh,
up.
yeah, I've seen that.
You seen that? It's like
Fucking
it sits
hippies
there.
in
It's
LA.
got water
I
and
pee in that
juices and
motherfucker.
granola bars, and there's nobody there. But
Yeah.
if
You
you just grab what you need and you just put the money in there.
It's the
So-
trust tray, man. Take
called
it
the
next
trust
time.
tray,
that's
Take
all.
it.
You just fill your backpack up and put $1 in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So I do.
Big Al, thank you so much.
Thank you, Al. Very
Good
good
job,
job.
Big Al.
Big Al, he's on Twitter at Big Ass Comedy. Believe it or
Big
not,
Al.
that's his Twitter handle, Big Ass
Big
Comedy.
Ass Comedy.
He got
I
it.
enjoyed Big Al.
Hell yeah.
With 2 A's. Big ass.
Big Al. He is big, and his name is Al, and that's why he's Big Al, everybody. Am I right, people? Do you guys agree with me on that one? All right.
He's Big Al, but the other one was By Gal.
Oh, very
Big
good.
Al and
Let's
Big Al.
Slide the G
Playing a
over.
little boggle over here with you guys.
Heck yeah.
Thanks, bro.
You want to answer how old you are now?
I'm 50. Answer the question. She said 42.
By the way, the trick to having any woman tell you her age is by just guessing over.
Yeah.
And then they immediately
Yeah.
correct you. Like if I
Yeah.
said 45 right now, she'd go, "No, I'm 34. Why would you
Yeah.
say that?" And that's
Yeah.
how you get the actual
The
answer.
answer.
But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to get 3 laughs off of acknowledging the overall point.
I could always tell by their vagina.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You look at like the rings,
Rings.
like tree.
Rings. Purple meat curtains.
The
He
purple
count-
ring.
He counts,
Flaps.
he counts the ringworms.
Yeah. The shutters age after time. You know, they're out there hitting the weather. You know.
This guy's fun because he gets nervous and he usually bombs really hard. So this should be exciting. Put your hands together for Skylar, everybody. Here he comes. He works at a strip club during the day. He goes for it. He's not going to do what Scott Kidd did and just say, I don't know how much time I have. He's going to at least give it a shot.
And for a black guy, he's really slow.
All right.
What?
So, my grandma recently set me up on a blind date. She gave me like a picture and an address, and I went to the address, and it was a psychiatry office, and it was really weird because they gave me pills. Well, she was really hot, so I was like, fuck it, might as well go. She gave me like a bunch of pills, and my mind was cloudy for like 3 days. Man, I totally forgot it. Oh man. All right, I'll stop there.
Really? What do you mean stop there? You have to start something in order to stop something. What are we talking about? Stop what? So what? What really happened?
He wrote a joke on accident and it worked and it scared him and then he stopped. That's what happened. The fucking joke worked and it scared the shit out of him. Because when he was like, I forgot the joke, he just wrote it and didn't realize the pills made him fucking forget. But he was wondering why they were laughing because it was funny. Is that why you guys were laughing, right? They were laughing. You had a joke there. I just don't think you realized you caught a fish in the fucking net. Put it in the boat now, goddammit. Giving up in the middle of it. I don't think I'm gonna come.
No, basically it's hot doctor, blind date. Pills make me pharmaceuticals make my mind cloudy, but weed actually the fog of weed is actually better. I can actually write. The way I wrote it.
No, I like forgetting the joke in the middle because the pills made you forget the joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's the actual joke
shit right there?
No,
He just broke down the wall.
What's the actual joke? Can you?
Yeah, what is the joke? Like
He just said that was the joke.
That was the joke.
See, that's I remember from past times you've been on that you've had the kind of very similar things happen where you get halfway through the joke and then you lose confidence in it, or you kind of bail on it.
Yeah, just kind of petered out.
You've done this before, if I recall.
Yeah, I have.
You look like a comic. You seem like I believe you if you're a staff writer on something, but then you just kind of like bailed. Why'd you bail?
Oh no, I wrote the joke today, and then my mind just went blank.
You wrote the setup today. You didn't write the punchline, did you? Or did you forget the punchline?
Oh, yeah, the punchline is basically blind date.
Right.
And then at the end I say, well, she was hot, and next time pharmaceuticals make my mind cloudy, so next time I'll bring the drugs for the date.
Right.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
No.
There's nothing going on there.
Yeah, see, that's just like, that's not... That's almost something you should write on a Facebook page and go, guys, what do you think about this joke? And write it out, because I bet you if anyone comments or sees it or whatever, sometimes they're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that's what they're going to say, because that's not you know what a joke is, right?
That joke would kill at like an Alzheimer's Make-A-Wish, where people forget what's going on from the setup to the punchline. They'd be like, you could just be the I forgot comedian, and then when you get to I forgot, that'll be like your get her done. You just have these elaborate setups. So these two guys walk into a bar and, you know what? I forgot this shit. just joke after. Why'd the chicken cross the road? Right. No, seriously, I forgot. I don't know. Why did he...
And it gets to where the audience is just going, I forgot!
Right, just I forgot t-shirts and I forgot fucking antler things or whatever.
I forgot my deer blind.
I would try to maybe... Because your material in the past has all been pretty similar, I would probably try to change your style up. I would probably, if I was as a challenge, a self-challenge, I'd probably say, all right, this week I'm going to write jokes that are about coffee, and just like one-liners almost. I would try just doing something like simple, like tests almost, because that whole thing right there, I could kind of see where you're going, but it doesn't really make sense. so maybe instead of having like less story-based jokes and more try to do one-liners first and then build stories around those one-liners.
Have you been doing spots other places?
Yeah, the Ice House.
How often?
Maybe, well...
Like parking spots or like stage spots?
Leprosy? What are we talking? What kind of spots are we talking about here?
Usually, I do it like maybe like 2 times a week. Well, not the Ice House, but then there's what's that place over the Pig and Whistle on Sundays, and then the Ice House on Wednesdays. I have a little more time, and usually my jokes are longer, so I like your look.
Jesus
He's
Christ. You have a very soothing voice.
Yeah.
It's very
They try jazz radio stations.
Yeah, exactly. Hey there. That was a little
I like his cadence kind of though.
Yeah. Can you do an impression of
he seems very much comic. It's just the material just needs
Can you
work.
say
He's just
something
gonna
that
get better.
a radio jazz DJ would say? Like, can you give us a little?
This is smooth jazz, 94.7, the wave.
Yeah.
All right, you're not really good at
Sounds
that.
He was kind of nervous doing
Sounds a
that.
little like K-Jet or like K-Earth.
I think you're overthinking everything. Even with that, it's just like,
There's something There's something there. He's got something. He's unique.
there is something.
Do you smoke weed?
You smoke
Yes.
weed? Yeah.
Have you recently been put on pills?
Yeah. Well,
what?
not recently. Like
Your grandma said that you're depressed.
no. No, it was. I had like pills like maybe 6 months ago, and it wasn't for depression. It was just for like I kind of went nuts. So
Okie dokie. That pretty much answers the question.
Not really depression the other way.
Right.
yeah, just craziness,
Just
pure
crazy.
craziness.
Okay, so that's pretty much the answer. Did you re-find these pills in the last couple weeks or something? You
No.
seem very mellow.
No, no.
Did you have a lobotomy in the past week?
No, I'm just really tired.
There you go. All right.
Fair enough.
You should sleep a lot. I recommend it. I think sleep's the bomb. But really, like your shit might be all thrown off at your lack of sleep, man. Like you might be. I was driving this weekend on almost zero sleep, and at one point I thought I saw elephants run on the highway.
Yeah.
Like I just saw this white flash. But why isn't it? Wait, why would I think there's elephants on? Like, but that's how sleepy I was.
Yeah.
I mean, sleep is the most important thing ever. Why don't you get any sleep at all? Do you get any sleep at all? I mean, are you always tired?
Well, mostly I work at night and I write during the day. So
What are you writing? Because we know it's not jokes. Just kidding, guys. That was a cheap shot. Stuart, I'm sorry you had to hear that.
no, scripts and jokes.
Oh, scripts. Like prescripts?
No,
Per script.
scripts and jokes pretty much. So.
Gotcha. Well, keep rocking, man. Stay positive. Don't go
Yeah.
crazy, Skylar. You
Yeah.
seem like a real...
Stay sane.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, try the one-liners, man. I don't know if you're big on Twitter, how much you use Twitter. I know you have one, but like start trying to do one-liners on Twitter and try to get feedback. I mean, online feedback's one of the biggest things now. If you say, hey, is this funny? People go, hey, man, I think it's funny, but you could also add this. Kind of what we're doing here. You do this on Facebook. You do this on Twitter. And really plan it out. But I think you should start with the joke first and then build the story around it first.
Yeah, you can't. But when you do the tweets, you can't just come up with a half idea and then go hashtag I forgot. You gotta try to complete a thought in 140 characters, and then if you work that muscle out, then you'll be able
That
to have
hashtag
more
might
than.
actually take off.
What's that?
If you
I
did
forgot.
Yeah, that's another funny thing right there.
Yeah. Skylar, keep rocking, man. Stay positive.
Good job.
Skylar lives with his grandma and works security at a strip club, and he's trying to get into the stand-up game.
We need to go visit him sometime.
Yeah,
'Cause
what-
I bet he can get us some stuff.
Yeah.
Some butthole on the cheap.
Fuck yeah.
Since you like meat now.
I want to go to a strip club. You know me, I just love strip clubs.
Now
I
you
just
do.
love the
That's your
I
new
love the
thing.
life. I heard there's some good vegan options at strip clubs, so I
of fishing.
would love to try the salmon at what is it, the Spearmint Rhino?
No, it's Deja Vu.
Deja Vu. There's a deja vu in every city, isn't there?
Yep, his set was a deja vu.
Fuck yeah. Deja. All right.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
One
keep
more?
it rocking, shall we?
Yep.
How you guys doing out there? We lost connection with everybody. Skylar, it was almost like too sad.
I know. I'll spoon you later tonight. All right, we'll spoon.
Maybe if there was only a bisexual up there who might be interested.
Oh, we can put her in the middle. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. You into bisexual cougars, Skylar?
Cougar.
Oh, come on. If you would have told us your age, I would have played nice. Brought out the evil Tony.
She might not be able to hear you.
It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out that this guy's eventually going to be a brain surgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ori Amir.
USA! USA! Come on, sing along. You know the lyrics. USA! USA! We're number one! Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I did not mean to take credit for American arrogance. Exceptionalism. Sorry, my English is sometimes a little bit honest. But you guys are number one. I mean it. I'm not just saying this because the NSA is listening. Please don't deport me. No, you guys, I mean, I just called you guys arrogant. And what was your reaction? Ha ha ha, it's true. Nowhere else in the world would people react this way, you know? In Pakistan, they would stone my sister. You know? In Israel, it would be like, no, you can't make fun of us. We had the Holocaust. In France, how dare you insult my magnificent culture? Go back to America. But I'm not from. Doesn't matter, you know? So you guys are number one. And if you don't believe me, go back to where I came from.
There you go. Ori Amir knows how to do it. Just comes in, kills.
He's so lovable on stage.
Yeah,
You're
he
just
is.
like, I mean, you're like the Campbell Soup boy grown up, and I love you. It's just
So true. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I got Smirnoff there for you.
I've seen this guy before here, haven't I?
He's great.
Where's he from?
Germany. Well, he's
Israel, actually.
Israel.
He's got German blood, but he's from Israel.
My brother-in-law's German. He sounds like my brother-in-law. He's from Hamburg. You been there?
Yeah, I've been to Germany for like 4 months. And half
Okay.
my Hebrew accent, you know, got genocided.
German.
I like you. I like your energy.
German dick and a Jewish accent, or whatever. It was.
He's got it, and he's a doctor. What's this guy do?
Brain surgeon.
Brain surgeon?
No,
Not brain
Well,
surgeon,
he works in that department, right?
Right?
Yeah, I study neuroscience, but I'm not going to be a
Right.
medical doctor. Just
Right.
I just dabble in neuroscience.
Yeah.
read some periodicals and have a few things published, but
Do you think we'll be ever to print out brains using these printers?
I mean, probably eventually, but I don't know if you want to print a brain because it's like biological material. If you can do that, you probably...
I meant to eat.
Yes,
I want to eat Abraham Lincoln's brain.
I'm working on it as we speak, yes.
What if that becomes a delicatessen? Like you could eat Abraham Lincoln's brain.
Delicatessen?
no.
What would you like to
Delicacy.
It's a good one.
Or they make sandwiches?
Yeah.
I will
Little
write
Jewish
a grant.
lady.
Would you like the Abraham today? You want the brain? Pastrami?
Yo, I want that JFK brain over easy.
Ori, how long have you been in America?
5 years.
5 years.
Hey, it's 5
Yeah,
years.
5 years.
What's
Okay.
What a wild and crazy guy.
Hey, don't shit talk me, fucker. Don't shit talk me.
What are your favorite things about America?
Yeah, what do you love?
I love being a foreigner in America.
You love the
You
band
love being
Foreigner?
a foreigner in America.
Yeah, you have...
Yeah.
I mean,
Jukebox Hero! Big Foreigner fan?
Big
Is that what you
Foreigner fan.
said?
He loves Foreigner.
yes, all the foreigner groupies. No, it's fun because I can. People are culturally savvy, so it's not like Europe where I can get away with anything and say, "Oh, it's my culture," But
Yeah.
but it's
Wait, we're culturally savvy here?
relative in LA at least.
Oh, okay. I was going to
yeah,
say. Most
Yeah.
people in America are a bunch of untraveled
Yeah.
fucking mouth breathers. Well,
Not like Branson, Missouri.
Yeah.
It's like, where are you from?
Yeah, where the fuck you from?
Talking all funny.
Yeah.
Do you get to stay in America? What's the deal? Did you marry an American chick yet?
Yeah, how are we going to keep you here?
No, I am currently on a student visa. And
Ladies?
Yeah.
Ladies, any American women want to marry a neuroscience?
Maybe a bisexual wants
Maybe
to marry a
bisexual.
bilingual. We can get these bis together.
Ambiguously aged bisexual? Any takers?
And older.
I like him. I like this guy. I like everything about him.
too.
Yeah,
It's like-
Ori's the best.
He's just happy, yeah.
You should have a podcast. Have you ever thought about doing a podcast? 'Cause
Happy
your,
you
voice,
should do a podcast.
your voice would be awesome.
Happy
for
Foreigner.
podcasting.
It's the Happy Podcast with me, Ori Amir.
And a unicorn flies across.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Stuff is really crazy this week. Airplane still missing.
Yeah.
I take a cab ride.
Just like the weirdest shit.
I've been doing my own research. I'm losing your accent. What do you
I know.
sound like
You're
again?
sounding like Lockhart now
Yeah,
from
I-
Taxi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What's
Well,
your favorite television
my-
show here in America?
That was my next
The Wire?
question.
You like The Wire, don't you?
I just want to hear what it
The Wire.
sounds like when he says
He's a Wire
true
fan.
detective.
true.
Yeah. He cried when Omar got
Yeah,
gone.
for some reason, I love Futurama. It's really
it's
clever. Yeah.
Wow,
it's-
big Futurama crowd here. I
it's
didn't know.
interesting.
show.
I didn't know Kill Tony and Futurama
Yeah.
like matched up like that, but that's very exciting.
Diet
Someone's
Simpson.
got a standing O on Futurama.
I love Colbert Report.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, there's
He gets
that
it.
accent. Colbert Report.
He gets it. And do you like American sports?
I don't have time. No,
You
I
don't have time.
Oh,
No, just
And you
okay.
go to
Study.
USC and you have no idea what that
yeah, I'm a
big
bad-
field
And
is
how do
all
you like
about.
that in SC? You live. That's right in the ghetto. That's on
I-
Figueroa.
I love USC. I don't mind the ghetto.
Yeah, you like the ghetto.
Yeah. yeah.
You can walk right up and down Figueroa. They just we don't even fuck with him. He's too easy.
What's the meanest thing a black guy's ever
Yeah.
done to you?
He raped me. He raped
What
me.
size shoes is that, man?
Well, I
About
mean,
7 to 10
one
inches.
time he made me do his final
Yeah.
for him. It was homework, but I got it done in 72 minutes. So,
He needed shoes. I had shoes. You know.
what was the meanest thing a black guy's ever done to you? I want an answer.
Yeah. What do you call you?
I don't know. I can't think of any.
Come on.
You ever had
What's
sex
the
with
meanest
a
thing
black
an
woman?
American's ever said to you? You heard some of
What?
You go back to your country rhetoric, or
Nobody
go on and
told-
you get.
I tried. Nobody ever told me that.
Nobody,
No, I
because
tried.
we're not. None of us are from here either. That's bad, guys.
You know who I would love to see a date? Him, and I don't know if you guys know Crazy Amber from the Ding Dong Show.
Oh yeah.
Match made in heaven.
Be a nice recording.
Yeah. That's a World War III is what that would
Yeah.
That's interesting.
be. Fuck yeah, Ori. Well, keep rocking and rolling, buddy.
Thanks, Ori.
job,
Good
Fred.
job. Good, Ori. Wunderbar,
Oh, yeah.
Ori, yeah.
Fuck yeah. One of the smartest people in the room right now. Ori Amir, everyone.
Foreigners.
I would say second smartest.
Israel. Wow. So do you have to go back to Israel eventually, Ori? Probably. You're
said
forced to
no.
stay here. Okay, so well, I guess
maybe.
the answer is I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to go somewhere in the world, maybe here, maybe somewhere else.
Wherever my orders take me, I think that dude's like Israeli CIA.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think he's
totally.
special ops. I think this whole thing's an
It's a
act.
cover.
He's killed men.
Cover.
He
Oh,
just
I
killed
just-
a man down in the fucking in the room downstairs. Nobody's gonna find him for a week either.
Yeah.
You see him talking on the phone in Alley's like, I will kill him.
Yeah.
Like a normal creepy voice.
What do you mean? I'm not CIA. I just like to do stand-up comedy and study American brain. I go to the USC. I study the brain. I write the joke. I give men asthma when they haven't had it before by putting stuff in their drink. I am Ori Amir. That's what I do.
Well, that all checks out. Welcome to America, Ori.
Okay, thank you so much. I will only be staying here for as long as I want to be, and then I will be moving on. Fuck yeah. Ori Amir's a wild one, man. He's gonna end up doing something. I'm not sure what. Seems like the kind of guy that
Blowing this place up.
Yeah.
Ori, you know a lot about the brain. What do you think was wrong with Skylar? You're already away from the mic, but I gotta ask.
What part of his brain is it? The frontal lobe? What's fucked up in him?
What
Can you
happened, Ori?
diagnose?
This is a case that even me, with all of my experience,
They
cannot
always do that.
possibly predict.
That's a thinking sound.
Yeah, the foreign guys do that for the American chicks.
Right.
Hey, I am lost.
Processing.
my dick?
Yeah.
When it comes to this situation of Skylar, I really cannot say whether or not it is the front or the side lobes, but something seems to be slightly off.
I can tell he's a ladies' man, though. You know
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
got,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
got
That's
it.
what I'm saying. He charms him with that shit. He speaks 5 languages. You know he does.
Would you mind if I ate your pussy? I will only be there for 45 minutes to an hour. I hope you don't mind.
I need somewhere to park my penis. Maybe your vagina will work for now.
Take off my
Now
wooden
you're Russian.
shoes.
I'm sorry.
I am very well educated. I have a major in boner right now. How do you say, perhaps we can make a baby? All right, I lost it there at the end. Ori, thank you so much. Ori Amir, everybody. He's on Twitter at Amir, huh? Amir? He's on Twitter, everybody. You could tweet at the man himself, ask him questions about your brain.
Every tweet starts with,
How you say?
Put your hands together for GT, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I hooked up with some chick the other day. Think about this chick. Her mouth was one size small for my dick. Her mouth was one size small. You bitches complaining about size? You bitch, I gotta have a 9-inch. I gotta have this, I gotta have that. Ow, 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 ow. What the fuck? Bitch! Maybe you should worry about your mouth. Do something about that mouth. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get a blowjob. Instead you're giving me a scratch job. You're scratching me. You're scratching me, girl. The fuck?
yeah.
There you go. You did it. That was your minute. So how
God bless you out there.
how old was this girl whose mouth you were fucking?
She was fun. She was like she says she's 36, but I think she's 44.
Oh well.
Is she bi?
Yeah. Where'd she go?
She's banging. She's got she's some Colombian pussy.
Oh,
She's got
fuck
Colombian.
Are you still dating the hooker?
No, I don't see her anymore.
No. Ran
It's
out of
It's a
money.
different girl.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a
he's
different
right
girl.
out of GTA. He's
Yeah.
terrifying.
I know.
Yeah.
He's terrifying.
It kind of sounded like a homeless guy's
I'm
rant
scared
in
of
a
him.
subway.
It sounded like Brian Holtzman. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
holy shit, Brian Holtzman's here.
I liked his energy.
used-
I liked his energy. He committed. He committed. He committed hard.
That's the best I've seen you do.
Yeah,
That's great.
he committed really well. I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't remember a thing he said, but he meant it.
He makes up a
fucking meant
great
it.
point, man. It's fucking chicks' mouths.
Yeah,
I hated
yeah.
blowjobs my whole life because I have a girthy dick. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
No, but you get the teeth, you get the scraping. Every day you're like, oh, my poor dick. I can't fuck for a couple of days because she just like gnawed off half of it. She
right.
digested parts of my dick after I fucked her.
Well, you and GT are gonna have to
I know, he's
go
my
out
bro.
and have
I got
a
the same problem.
good old steak and talk about this with each other, and relate over the fact that
Oh, my
you're
dick's
hooking up
so
with chicks with
big.
tiny mouths. So you guys got to stop fucking baby dolls and
No, it's always the
get into
case.
human
It's
being
always
game.
the case.
It's always those whistlers.
So what else about this chick? What is her vagina like? What's her butthole like? What are we talking about here?
I laid her on her back and started eating her pussy, right? I started eating her pussy. It's like before you know it, like she squirted in my face, bro.
That's awesome.
Why are you angry about that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You met a squirter? That's awesome.
I've never had a Colombian cigar before, but I've had a Colombian squirt. That's what I realized.
Oh well, that's was probably worth not realizing. GT, fuck yeah, man.
Puss guys.
That was really good, man.
But you know,
That's
the
good.
thing about her is like that Colombian squirt and her and she had this like a clit ring in there. You ever been with a girl with a clit ring?
Yeah, but if it's rusty, run away. If it's not, you're good to go.
Might have been-
Have you had your tetanus shots?
It's like one of those big door knockers.
Do you know what tetanus shots are?
If it's a hoop ring,
Yeah.
like a big one,
Door knocker.
it's like an eclipse in her.
Dude, he's very De Niro in Taxi Driver.
Right.
Like he's
Well,
very.
he's very taxi driver.
He's very-
He's Armenian.
I thought
yeah, he's yeah.
I thought I looked more like Rocky or something.
Is that no, I'm gonna go Travis Bickle. I'm going Travis.
Is that a fax
Bickle.
machine he was doing?
Yeah.
Trying to get on AOL online.
GT. What does GT stand for?
GT. Well, the thing about GT is like
Everything has such
These are
a
simple
deep
questions,
answer
right?
with
those are my initials actually.
you. You're Armenian, right?
Yeah, I'm Armenian.
Heck yeah. You are.
Yeah.
Does your last name end in IAN? IAN?
It actually
Yeah.
it actually does end in I.
I figured.
Yeah.
Why don't you
yeah.
see me on Facebook?
And the other way is YAN, but I think it depends on what region you're from, Armenia, right?
Or OLI. Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
OLI.
There's some parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Got any hot sisters work at the bank around here anywhere?
No, I don't have a sister that works at a bank.
Can I see your hair?
Um,
I mean, you don't have to. I just wonder because it seems like every Armenian guy shaves his head.
yeah.
I want to see Armenian guys. Yeah,
Wow.
You wanna go bowling?
you look good though. I like your bald. Yeah, I like his head.
Yeah, I like that.
He's got a good bald head. He's
Yeah,
got a,
me
you know what
too.
he look now? Who he looks like is Get Off My Lawn and Back to the Future. The principal. The
Get off my
principal.
lawn, Back to the Future.
Yeah, look at him. He does, huh?
It is Back to the Future.
Was he scary looking? I forgot.
Yeah, he's pretty tough looking with the bow tie and the shotgun. He's pretty tough.
Get off my lawn!
You're a bum, McFly. I say you're a bum, McFly. Your father was a bum, and you're a bum too.
Fuck yeah, Back to the Future. This guy puts the E in DeLorean.
DeLorean.
GT, we'll see you later.
Thanks,
everybody.
GT.
There he goes.
Thanks a lot, man.
Later,
GT's
GT.
cool.
Looks like
Yeah,
an angry
he's
Dean.
Armenian. He likes music. He's like System of a Down syndrome. Follow him on Twitter at GT Music, everybody. There's GT. This is the part of the show where we have our two awesome regulars go on. They're on every episode. They're always doing a new minute, working it out. This week, going first, you know her from the Dysentery podcast and Kill Tony. Put your hands together for Sarah Weinshank, everybody. Here she is.
Yes, Hoochie Mama. That's me. Hi, everyone. If you wear a sweatband because you sweat too much, you probably have an underlying medical condition, or you're on meth. If you wear a sweatband because you think it's cool, then you're a douchebag. I also don't understand vests. The first time I saw a vest, I said, "Where'd the rest of the jacket go?" What's going on? You gotta keep your chest warm, but your arms mobile? You have an upper respiratory infection? But you're planning on kayaking later? What's going on? What about water shoes? Those are weird. You planning on walking on water later, bro? I'm the asshole that sits in the parking spot that you're waiting for. That's me. I'll just put on my... Okay.
Hey, finish that. What were you saying?
Yeah, finish it. I was actually
I was
curious
just
about
gonna,
that.
That was just like, oh, fuck. I think I got more time. I'm gonna throw
Right, you
that
were
in.
just going to keep talking
But-
until you heard the meow.
Well, I had something I was
No,
going
you
to
were gonna
say, but
finish.
it
You were
wasn't.
the asshole in the car who won't.
Who, like, I'm putting on my mascara while you're waiting for the spot, but I think I have the right to be there because I paid $2. So I'm going to use my rent in that spot
I like that.
accordingly.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I tried to just stuff it in there.
That
but-
vest stuff is amazing.
Yeah. What happened to your vest, Freddy?
Yeah.
I never wore one here. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? A vest? Come on, guy.
I saw your vest and I got nervous. I was like, should I still do the vest? And then I saw that you
And you
had
know
a
what
vest. Yeah.
It's okay, and it's really funny. I can't criticize you with it on, though. I'd look like a real ass now, wouldn't I? But great job. You were fucking funny. You were funny.
The vests are kind of like overall shorts, right?
And I admit,
Well, that's the other thing. I was like, I'm wearing fucking overalls, and I'm gonna talk shit on vests. Like that takes a
I'm
lot
actually
of nerve.
looking for overalls right now, though, so I like overalls.
Yeah?
And you should have him come back here and go, "Why are you wearing the vest, kid? Are you shipwrecked?" To complete the Back to the Future thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There you
Call
go.
back.
We'll be back to the Future.
Back to the back.
We're
to
back
the
to that.
Back to it.
Fuck
She
yeah.
did great. I like
Yeah, it
her.
was good.
Funny.
What was the first thing before the vest? It
The
was
sweatbands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really
No one
see those
wears
around
those
too much
anymore,
anymore, though. Maybe
Yeah.
Saddle Ranch guys.
Yeah.
Coachella.
Coachella still, yeah, but she's right about that. That's douchey.
Yeah.
That was like early '80s because you used to put your cocaine in the little pocket zipper that was on there.
In the early '80s, I wasn't born and shit.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Was that like that?
Yeah,
was that wrong?
There was a bisexual on earlier that would like us to think the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was 20 in the
But your
80s.
answer was very genuine. We believe you.
Okay. Well, yeah, I
Um,
really just wanted to go. I actually watched like all the episodes that I was on today because I didn't know if I had talked about this yet. In case
Look at
you were
her. See?
curious.
There you go. I love that.
Preparing.
Well, you did really good. That's
Good
another,
job.
another
Yeah.
solid bit, and for another new minute from Sarah Weinshank. Everybody,
you. Very good
great
job.
stuff.
Good job, Sarah.
The vest is an interesting predicament because it is true. You can you could do jumping jacks and that, yeah. But that was great.
Yeah, she was great.
Did great for being on her period too.
Yeah.
Absolutely, a little inside information on that one. And if you know one thing, it's that if she's on her period, then this girl must be too, because they're such good friends that I heard that periods
They're
sync up.
synced up.
They're
I sync.
She dropped out of Florida University, the University of Florida, to stay a comedian here in Hollywood. Put your hands together for the great Kimberly Congdon, everybody.
Guys, I was gonna come up here and talk about the Sterling situation that's going on. Only because I think it's funny that all of my racist friends are coming out on Facebook now. You can tell which ones are racist because they use words like honky and cracker. Like, they use that as their white defense, you know? Like, you know, they call us honkies and they call us crackers, but I don't know, like, when's the last time you've seen a black comedian on stage and he's like, man, those fucking honkies? And everyone's like, ooh, he said honky. Anyways, I'm I'm not going to talk about black people anymore. I'm trying not to be so dark on stage. But life is short. It's 4 letters. And I think that if you meet somebody and they put a bad taste in your mouth, that's what you get for letting a stranger in your mouth. And what else here? Oh, okay.
The cat, saved by the cat again. Saved by the cat. That should be how do we get that sound effect to play when you saved by the cat? All right. What do we talk about there? Sterling and then crackers and honkies.
Yeah, the cracky and honky thing. That's, I don't know. That seems kind of like everyone has.
Sterling didn't really use the N-word, did he?
No,
No.
but it's
He just said them.
right.
He just told the truth.
Damn.
He just kept saying like them. He just kept saying, "Don't bring them. Don't take pictures." That was a crazy thing.
Yeah, it was
There's
crazy.
So much stuff
It was
there.
so-
That's insane.
It was just a lot. He would have just gotten to the point quicker had he just said the N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
so true.
it would
So
have
true.
summed up everything he was saying.
The craziest part of that thing was when he says, "Look, I don't care if you feed them. I don't
Yeah.
care if
They
you
put them-
fuck them.
That's what was
Just
weird.
don't post pictures
Just
on the Instagram." On
Which immediately
the
gives him a
Instagram.
racist pass if you preface it with the.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's out of touch. He's old.
Yeah. Well,
I
I,
just
was
like-
kind of worried that he has like Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
He's gotten to that age. What if she's just taking advantage of me? He doesn't even know.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
been
just like-
racist. This has been going on a long time. Elgin Baylor
really?
accused him of this years ago when he
okay.
was a coach. But back to
Yeah.
Kim,
Oh, yeah.
she did good. I think she was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Puerto Rican, right? I remember you from last time. Super
Yeah.
cute. You dressed a little more like winter tonight, though. Were you expecting a blizzard?
No. I heard it was windy out from my
Yeah.
window, and I thought it was cold.
Someone yelled it. Someone yelled it when
it's
windy.
Kim, it's windy.
I guess it's
Get
windy
your coat
outside.
on.
I have trees.
Good thing
Yeah.
my window was open, or else I never would have found out about today's weather report.
It sounded cold out.
I like the black.
Kimberly, it's me, your neighbor and meteorologist, Bob.
Yeah.
It's windy. Slight chance of rain. I'll come about 1 a.m.
It sounded cold.
Yeah, you definitely look like you're cold, like you're chilly. You're not chilly? Okay. And the black joke was funny. Puerto Ricans use the N-word more than black people. They do. My nigga this and nigga that, always. All them niggas. Was
Everyone,
like that.
that's Freddy talking.
Yeah.
All right. Natural, and I use it.
You can't offend me with it. Say it all day. It's funny. What else? What was the other joke she told?
It was the last one.
Her scent was nice. She got better and better and better.
Yeah.
That first one though was like 30. I think it was 30.
I spent too long on
38
it.
seconds
Yeah.
for it. But in the whole wigger thing, like the white thing, that's been probably played. There's not really a joke.
Basically,
there.
the honky
we've covered.
thing is
There's no comparable white word for it,
Right.
unless there's some creative way she can come up with. Saying,
Well, I was just mostly talking about how all the racist people are coming out on Facebook now. They're all like, it's either like the racist or like the controlling ones that are like, no, they just didn't want to hurt.
Well, Michael
fucking
Jordan's
N-words.
probably the only black NBA owner, right? So I bet that if his house was wired for sound, like you could catch him saying something against white people, right? I mean, there's gotta be so maybe there's something there.
Well, Jewish mustache. Or his Hitler mustache.
Did you know that the owner of the Clippers is Jewish, by the way? Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
I just found
Right.
that out. You would think they'd be called the Coupon Clippers. Guys, I tweeted that earlier. 65 retweets before you judge that joke, you
That was good.
motherfuckers.
I liked it.
Anyway.
I like
Kimberly, another new minute. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did it
Ken.
again.
Very good job.
Good job.
Keep it going for the Kill Tony girls, everybody. They write a new minute every week.
Good job.
That's 45 seconds more than I write every week. Guys, thank you so much for being part of the show. Iron Patriot, you're at PDC on Twitter.
He's awesome. He really got so much better. I
It's
didn't
just
like him
new-
last time.
it's
I
like
love
new
him
and
now.
improved.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
it's-
funny.
yeah.
He's witty.
He should really come back.
He's respectful.
And he's leaving less a carbon footprint.
His batteries are dying, but his batteries are dying, but the night is still so alive. Freddy, What's Good is coming back.
What's Good
Freddy
is back.
Lockhart on
We
Twitter.
launched on 420. Also, we're going to be doing video game Wednesday nights here at the Belly Room. If you play any video game on anything, we'll kill you at it. Come
Boom.
in.
I love that.
Yeah.
Shawn Halpin.
The Full Count Podcast and Texas Crude on iTunes and at Twitter at Shawn Halpin.
Guys, we're going to be at Comic-Con in July, so get tickets for that
Sweet.
at thatsquad.tv.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, live audience, for coming to Kill Tony. Another shout out to Ice Cream Fire, a great fucking rock.
Yeah.
Our
Get their new
favorites.
CD. It's fucking awesome.
And a big shout out to all of you out there. Dean Gelber, Jerry Laney, Kimberly Congdon on Twitter, and Princess Shank.
Yeah.
Thank
Very
you
good.
guys so much. Have a great
Thank you,
night.
Tony. Thank
Hell
you,
yeah,
Red Band.
thank you guys.
Thank you guys very much.
Shawn Halpin, Freddy Lockhart.